Here's the father-son act.
Yeah, I needed a little bit of help with this forecast, and thankfully I knew who to turn to. We do have some more snow on the way later as we get into tonight and into the overnight hours. This snow that we received this morning was a little bit closer to what we were expecting, about 1 to 2 inches falling across much of southern Wisconsin. But that active weather is continuing for much of the rest of this week, but it won't be as cold today and for Tuesdays. Temperatures are expected to reach highs in the lower 30s today and close to 40 tomorrow, and then we could welcome in some more snow chances, minor as they might be, on Wednesday and Friday. All that and more coming up in just a bit. You can see the last of that snow exiting stage right on radar this morning, and we did have that snow filter in early this morning, but nothing for the last couple of hours at least on Doppler track, and I don't expect any more snow this afternoon. Great job, guys, with the Chiron. This evening, I don't expect snow at all as well, but into the overnight hours, that's a different story. We'll talk about that in just a bit. So our snow depth has really increased over the past week or so after basically a month and a half with next to nothing on the ground. Oh, how quickly things can change, especially when it comes to January in Wisconsin. So most of southern Wisconsin with about 3 to 6 inches of snow on the ground right now, some slightly lighter totals as you head to the north and west. Here is a look in Madison on the Edgewater Skycam at those cloudy skies. The wind not too bad, although we are seeing those flags flying a bit as we take a look at the Capitol. 28 degrees right now, but a calm wind at the airport. I know that doesn't line up. Calm wind, but we're seeing the flags flying. Come on, Madison, get it together. Wind chill at 28 degrees, so really not much of a factor in this forecast. Thanks, bud. All right, we are talking about snow chances increasing as we get closer to the overnight hours. I think we'll be probably dry for the rest of the day, but then in the early morning hours of Tuesday, that snow is possible. As we get pretty quickly into the morning hours, I don't think that snow will be an issue, but a few slick spots can't be ruled out early tomorrow morning, and then that snow chance starts to go up once again as we head into Wednesday morning as well. Now, temperatures have been very mild. We've been talking about this seemingly for the past month or two, and we're talking about mild temperatures for today, tomorrow especially. I know, close to 40, Rory, and then we're in the low 30s Wednesday, but it does look like that trend gets a little bit colder. I know, if we don't want to see that, we can turn you around because it does look like those winter temperatures are a little bit closer to Madison than the mild temperatures that we've been experiencing. On future track, we notice those temperatures are pretty steady in the 30s for the rest of the day. There's that next round of snow on the way. Note the time here. This is midnight already. That snow filtering into southwestern Wisconsin. And then as we get into the overnight hours, a little bit closer to Madison with that light snow moving through, there could be some areas of freezing drizzle as well, so that's something to keep in mind. Any ice is not nice, as we say, so we want to watch that closely. But I do think much of that activity is over and done with by the time we get to about 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then skies expected to clear. That will help those temperatures get into the upper 30s, close to 40 on Tuesday afternoon. And Wednesday, more of a mess is possible with some freezing drizzle, some snow, and even some rain in the cards, possibly, as we head into the day on Wednesday. Generally, by the time we get to Wednesday at lunchtime, snow totals will be less than an inch for most of southern Wisconsin, but we'll watch that closely over the next 24 hours or so. 7 to 10 day forecast, I know, your favorite part, Roar. As we get into the next couple of days, we are watching those temperatures sort of go up and down into the 20s one day, and then back to the 30s with some snow possible on Wednesday and Friday. But it does look like the consistent cold starts to sort of filter back into southern Wisconsin by the time we get to the weekend, where it will be quiet in the precipitation department. But as far as temperatures go, highs in the 20s and even the teens as we get closer to the middle of next week.
You want winter.
Yeah, exactly.
How old is he now?
He is 8.5 months, almost 9 months.
Did a very good job.
Oh,
Rory.
thanks.
Right?
Thank you.
Okay. News for Now and Noon, Lisa.